I'm emotional about this case. You know why? I almost died in a hospital, one hospital like that.
One injection for a 10.5-month-old child. I don't get it. Nurse, can you tell me why you get this boy 7 injections? What did you find out? Not oxygen. Empty can of oxygen. Look at the height of the oxygen. Checked him and said, "Madam, we are sorry, he is dead." Funny enough, those nurses started giving me numbers of pastors to call. Of course, a lot of theories sprang up. That the enemies wanted to take my head. And the boy said, "No, let me put my own head." I said, "Waka dear." I went to the doctor's office. I said, "Doctor, what happened to my son?" Nothing was wrong with him. But they took tests. I said, "Can I see the results?" That was when my daughter said that the test they took, that's his blood that they took, was after giving him 7 injections. And they looked at him and it was 7 injections, like he was looking pale. And why are these people still walking free? At a point, I thought of setting the hospital ablaze. But do you know what stopped me from burning down the hospital? If I go to prison, what happens to her? That all the nurses involved, their children will never pass my son's age.
You know, you think this woman dey yarn? How can people be so heartless? This is so disheartening. It's joking. It's painful. I feel for that woman. Losing a baby is the worst that will happen to anybody. Losing a child is the worst that will happen to any mother, especially. Oh my God. How will you give a 10 months and half baby 7 injections, not 1, not 2, 7 injections? Like, where did you heal from? You know, the Maje's voice. Who born you? Will you do that to your own child? I'm sure you won't. You say if you're there scared to inject your 10 months old baby with 7 injections. I'm sure the nurse will be so scared to do that to her own baby. But you did it to another woman's baby. What happened? What came into you? Is it because you want to make money or something? Because our hospitals today, as of today, if you don't save your life, if you don't safeguard yourself, if you don't diagnose yourself by yourself, they will neglect you to death. Because if you check now, I don't know if they have investigated this case. If you check now, maybe it's one of these hospitals that are lacking customers. If you put head, they will put everything in your system. Maybe say they sell market that day. This is not fair. They want to claim to, they're always right. Nigerian hospitals, they're always right. So they wanted to claim to the woman that, they ran a test before they started giving the baby the injection. But the sister of the baby said, no, it was after you people have administered 7 injections on my brother, being sister, that you now look at him and he was looking pale. That was when you decided to take his blood and run a test. So if you didn't run a test at first, what was the 7 injections for? Just like that, to snatch this woman's joy away. Is it good? I'm emotional about this. You know why? I almost died in a hospital, one hospital like that. If not that I used my mouth, God used me to diagnose myself. I used my mouth to help my life, I would have died. So you gave birth and doctor will come and stand on the door. How are you doing? You will say you are fine. Oh, okay. You will tell him, doctor, my stomach is still very empty. Like nothing is coming together. I thought by now I should be coming back together, but my stomach is looking like I'm so tired. They'll say, that's how it is. Even people around me, everybody in that ward, madam, don't worry, that's how I used to do. When I gave birth, my own was 2 days ago, 3 days ago. My stomach was paining me until after 100 days. So don't worry, your own will subside. Okay. And my mom was like, okay, let's listen to them. Let's wait a bit. Since you have taken your medications, doctor will come and repeat. Doctor will come and stand on the door. He won't get to your bed. He will be like, okay, how are you feeling today? You say you're fine. He's gone again. So it happened throughout the day. Up until the night, I wasn't getting myself. My stomach was like, okay, yeah, see, you are not breathing in anything. Yes, everything was out. I was dying. I was talking inside. My mother had to come and put air before anybody can hear what I'm saying. And everybody around me, plus the nurse, are saying that this is how it feels. Something in me was telling me that this is not these people's case. I am the one that knows how I feel. You cannot use my case to measure your own. I must not suffer like you did. Do you get? And you must not suffer like I did. This suffering, this pain is too much for me. I sent Amaka to go and call me the nurse. on duty. She went and called the nurse. The nurse came back. Meanwhile, before the nurse came back, I told Amaka, I'm feeling like Amaka, my mom. I told them I'm feeling like I don't have blood in my system. Go and call me the nurse. But when that nurse come, I want her to check this place. Immediately she's checking it, I want you to look with her because they lie a lot. These people lie a lot. They will see that you're in critical condition. They will still say anything. They will still be giving you what they know is not even working. They want to sell it out. They're playing with people's life. So that's how the nurse came. Immediately, I told the nurse, I think I don't have blood in my system. Remember, I gave birth by CSO. And these people are just handling me anyhow they want. So, no replacement of blood after the whole thing, giving birth by CS. No, I don't know how they do it, but it was my first time, you know. So the nurse came. Immediately she came, she opened this place. Meanwhile, I've told her, Maka looked again and said, she shouted, Auntie Eba, why too? If not, if she didn't follow the nurse will say, after opening here, she will say, you are fine. She can, if it's a good nurse, she can go and arrange something knowing that you need help. If she's a bad nurse, she'll say, everything is cool, don't worry. Of course, so immediately Amaka shouted, my mother started running around. Doctor was nowhere to be found. Doctor don't go in town. Was nowhere to be found. So we started to calling my brother who is not on ground. We called him by 9. He got to the hospital like by, this was happening by 9. He got to the hospital like by 11. But before he got to the hospital, since doctor was not on ground, he have called somebody that will take my blood, take his blood and, you know, do whatever they do with it. So the person was on ground and my brother landed. That's how they saved my life. This hospital didn't have blood though. That is by the way. They didn't have blood. Thank goodness my brother's blood matched with mine. Every other person that they have tested did not match. Because the man came earlier and was waiting for my brother to arrive so that he will also test his own. Mind you, we are in hospital hiring somebody that will run all these tests too. Because nurse could not do anything, the nurse on duty. They don't have any. It was a horrible experience. Anyway, to cut the long story short, my brother gave me blood. That was when I took, you know how blood used to do now? After if it's done entering your body, your system will do, that was it. My sister, my brother, I regained my strength after that panic. Like, I don't know what it's called in medical terms, but it will vibrate your body. Yeah, that's the word. I was vibrating until the blood, you know, they came together, circulated together. And then my stomach came back together. So that was when I realized that if you're losing blood, everything in your tummy, like it will be like you don't have your tummy is not existing. That was how I kept feeling since morning. And all this church around our ward was saying that's how it used to do. It happened to me. Calm down. It will stop. If you call us, that's how it used to do. It happened to this person. That's how I almost died. I diagnosed myself by myself with the instruction of God because God never want make I die. You understand? So this woman now, did you see what they did to a 10 months baby? See, let me tell you, the job of a nurse is very sensitive job, a very sensitive job. If you cannot do it, you must not be a nurse. You understand? I feel like a nurse should be passionate. A nurse should nurture. A nurse should care. You don't have all these qualities. I don't know what you're doing in a hospital. You attend to people as though you are attending to yourself or a family member. Please don't be buying people's children. Now this woman is so sad, and you know our country, she might not get the justice she deserves. You understand? So please, people can do that shit in a bar, you know, because bartenders, they know they like the job where they do. Most of them, they know they like their job. They will just collect and make they feel they collect money, they put for pockets. But in actual sense, they don't want to be there. So when they see a client, when they see a customer, they are insulting you anyhow, talking to you anyhow. But it's not the same in hospital. If you don't have passion for nursing, can you stop? Even the same thing goes to doctors. Please. Because if you have passion, how can you give 10 months old 7 injections at a roll? That's not okay. Leave the hospital, please. Don't make me angry. Don't angry me. Anyway, guys, I feel for this woman. What's your take on this? She contemplated setting the hospital ablaze. Do you understand? During my own case, my brother went to the police station. The government almost sealed that hospital. Now me come they beg. Now me come they beg my brother. They have to write agreement. The doctor have to write agreement. Today that the day I was supposed to be discharged, the day I said I'm going, the doctor now said, no, you can't go. You never heal finish. Your brother I had agreement with me that if anything happened to you, he's a gunner. So I should stay. Oh, I said to myself, oh, you are scared. You know what you are doing was not good, Abby. To myself. So the police came. I don't want to go into detail, but they almost sealed his hospital. Now I don't know if this one will get justice. Let's be careful. They don't leave a family member that is not well unattended to. Always be with them, follow them bomber to bomber. Imagine I was alone that day. I would have died. So always, if somebody is sick for you, stay there. Because from this interview, I'm suspecting the mother wasn't on ground when they gave the baby 7 injections. Because the sister is talking more like she was the one present. Where was the mother? Don't leave your sick person to anybody. Be on ground. Always follow them bomber to bomber. Some of them don't have passion for this work. Thank you, guys. This is disheartening. Bye.